to news. We still need a better name. It's been all summer since we've started this, and still no name. Yay. But anyhow, today we will be looking into the waves that are caused by earthquakes. And now for the weather-like section thing. Yeah, we'll be right back with that. Okay, so it seems like I'm just reaching here and you can already see something fuzzy, but we don't have weather people. Yeah. Okay, but anyhow, we got my cow pillow. Of no importance. Other than here. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyhow. Okay. Okay, anyhow. I am doing this in my basement. It's kind of cold, I guess. Not that bad. It's a bit chilly. So yeah. I mean, it was kind of cold earlier. Yeah, but, you know. Yeah. So, yay! Cow pillow. We don't need you anymore. Okay, so that was the weather. Yay. Okay, now, back to the news story. Okay, so in case you guys forgot, an earthquake occurs when the ground near tectonic plates shifts and changes position. This causes large sections of rocks to move, bend, stretch, push against each other, which builds up energy that can remain and they continue to be built up for years. Yeah. And yep. So that. And then so when the rock slips or breaks or whatever, it releases the energy and that is what causes an earthquake. So that's what an earthquake is and what causes. Now to what the earthquake itself causes, which are the waves, which is what we feel. Okay. So the waves that occur during an earthquake are called seismic waves. Seismic waves spread out in all directions from an earthquake's focus. Earthquakes can cause different types of seismic waves. The two main types of seismic waves are surface waves and body waves. Let's just face the camera. Okay, surface waves and body waves, right? So surface waves are near the Earth's surface and are generally the most destructive seismic wave. They move slower than body waves and travel along. Okay, we already know it travels along the Earth's surface, but it travels like ripples in a pond. So like you drop if you throw a coin into a pond, it ripples out. Or you guys know, yeah, you guys know. Okay, but anyhow, pretty much got a paper here. Hope you guys can see it. There we go. That should be good. But anyhow. So pretty much, here's the focal point, here's the focus point, here's the focus of the earthquake, and then, these are the waves. So, it's, moving out like ripples in a pond. So, yeah. Yeah. So, surface waves, that's those. Okay, and then back to body waves, the second type of wave. So, body waves travel through the interior of Earth. So instead of closer to the surface, they're deeper down they're closer to the interior of the Earth. Okay, so the two types of body waves are primary waves and secondary waves. Okay? So primary waves are the fastest and can travel through solids, liquids, and gases. Okay? And they do this by pushing and pulling the material they pass through primary waves compress a material when they push, and they stretch the material when they pull. Okay? This pushing and pulling causes the material to vibrate forward and backward in the direction the waves are moving. So, it's just like, I guess. Kind of like that. And I also have primary waves. I hope you guys can see this. So here's the focus point, and then see how, it goes. These lines are closer together and farther apart, closer together and farther apart. So that's what it does. It squishes them together, brings them around. Kind of like a slinky. Kind of. So, yeah. Okay. So we got slinkies. Yep. We don't actually have slinkies. It just seems like slinkies. Wow, 6 minutes already. Anyhow, back to this. Okay. So, primary waves. Okay. And then secondary waves are slower than primary waves and can only travel through solids. If a secondary wave is moving ahead, the vibration moves up and down or from side to side. This causes all the material to shake up and down or side to side. The wave is traveling up and down. Everything that passes the solids go up and down. And then same thing for side to side. Okay? And this, okay, yeah. So secondary waves travel at a right angle to the direction of travel. So say the wave is going that way, the wave is going to go that way or that way, Yeah. Yeah. And here is, I hope you can see this. And here's the paper thing for there, focal point, and then it's moving like that way. It's moving that way. And there's a focal point, so it's going like that way. And also that way because, it's just kind of, it goes on all directions, So it's just kind of like, yeah, kind of like a transverse wave. Yeah. So primary waves are pressional. Secondary waves are transverse. Kind of, That's how it looks on paper, at least. It's pretty much. Yeah. So, yeah. These waves can be, okay, so seismic waves can be measured with a seismograph, and seismographs detect, measure, and record the energy of earthquakes. And then, science. It's terrible. Okay. Well, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have learned about seismic waves. And yeah, we still need a better name. So, got any suggestions? You can tell me. I guess, yeah. And, well, that's it for news. See you next time on news. We need a better name. Now. See ya.